Dobrý večer, přátelé. Dobrý večer, zdravím Ganziho. Dobrý večer. Ještě se tady rychle pozapínám dobíjení baterií. Tak. A pomalu se na to vrhneme. Tak. Ještě, než začneme hrát, tak ještě mám jedno drobný oznámeníčko, a to, že vlastně jsem už ode dneška partnerem Humble Bundle obchodu, takže odteď, jak dole pod streamem, tak jsem tam i v chatu, bot sem tam bude házet link a je to další možnost, jak mě podpořit, takže Humble Bundle, pokud si tam budete chtít nakoupit nějaký hry, software za nějaký zajímavý peníze, většinou, tak tudy je cesta. Pokud koukáte samozřejmě na záznam na YouTube, tak hodím link samozřejmě i do popisu pod video na YouTube. Takže jo, jdeme na to. Jdeme na to a jdeme pokračovat přesně tam, kde jsme to nechali. Jo, jsem zpět. Tak. Tak. Jo, takže pořešíme kata. Včera jsme to opustili s tím, že ten se tady vždycky objevoval a prostě je tady zabíjel, takže půjdeme pořešit kata. Tak. Kam doprava by se měl jít? Jo. Poslechneme si, co nám řekne šutr tady.
Wooden gravestone standing tall by the sorrow's weary hall. Are the leaves now bearing fruit? Will the dead now follow suit?
Okay. Tak tamhle je další šutr. Ty seš zač? Aktivní trhač tady prostě si jenom tak lítá.
Are the Alfar nature's meat food the ravens meant to eat? Why do soldiers hang like tears? Why Tuatha covet fears?
Tak možná bych si to mohl ještě aktivovat. Tak. To je něco, co jsem tady nechával já, bych řekl, ne? Tohle z toho. Jasně. Byly by zajímavý, kdybych neměl ty moje. Jsem moc daleko. Jsou docela otravný protivníci. Tohle to. Si poslechneme. Okay.
It was a time of change. The cycles of the seasons turned as ever, but inside the bones of the earth, there lurked a cold. It was not the cold of winter. Beside the houses of sorrows, pride and vengeance, a new turmoil fomented. A magic hitherto unseen.
Doufám, že se mi to nějak nevrátí, že tady pobírám mrtvoly o prachy. Tak, pane Kat. Pojďte si popovídat.
I have waited for you, mortal. It is not the nature of my kind to anticipate. And yet here I am, with these emotions thrust upon me. I have only just awoken in this plane, and yet I find change, chaos running rampant. Who are these Tuatha? What has happened to our midden? The Winter Realm is racked by war, my people's magic in decline, and mortals scurry over my homeland. A travesty that I must right, one mortal at a time. There is an order to all things. Summer to winter, growth to rot. So it was when I last walked these lands. What has happened while I slept is an affront to nature. The Fae declining while you mortals wage open war with them? Impossible. The Winter Court is sundered. If these Tuatha care not for the natural order, then I shall restore it. Come deeper into Tyne Hill and witness the strength of winter.
No tak to jsem zvědavý. Tam tady nějaký prapodivný zvuk. Je to ta cesta, kterou jsem se měl vydat, nebo ne? Možná ne, ale nejspíš se tam dostanu tudy taky. Nezajímavé.
And so you arrive. That you made it all the way to this chamber unscathed is just another reason why you must be killed. Or perhaps I won't kill you outright. The strongest I keep on the edge of life, to use their energies to sustain this place, to rebalance the scales.
Ahem.
The world has changed, mortal. You have heard it said before. I am certain. But you can never sense it as I can. The long winter was birthed by my fallen kind, and though it may one day be reversed, it will never be undone. The cycle has already begun its fracture. I only hope there will be a time for healing, and that when I rise again, I shall be reborn to it. Goodbye, mortal.
Co? Žádný boj? A i zmizely tyhle ty. Prokletý vězeň. Zemřeli. S ním. Dobře. Co zkusit nějakou jinou variantu?
And so you arrive. Or perhaps I won't kill you outright. You mortals have unjustly forwarded your position in this world at the expense of my people. While your kind grows, my kind recedes to nothingness. But the midden, it has grown strong from the remains of your dead. I have harnessed this magic, so I might serve justice upon your kind. As for my prisoners, their lives are mine to harvest, unless you dare raise your blade against them.
Tyhle vypadají dobře. Dobře. A co kdybych teda na ně zaútočil? Ještě varianta.
And so you arrive. Or perhaps I won't kill you outright. You mortals have but the mid. As for my...
Stalo teď, když jsem ho... Nic. Moment, já jsem sejmul jednoho. Ne. Ježiš, on furt se otáčí na špatnou stranu. A dost. Je v tom nějaký rozdíl? Není v tom žádný rozdíl. Ono to generuje náhodné věci. Teďka už tady nejsou ty rukavice. Takže je zachránit nemůžu.
And so you arrive. That you made it all the way to this chamber or perhaps I won't kill you outright. The strongest I keep on the edge of life. To use their... Yes, you were just another squabbling, thieving mortal. It is your sort that has robbed my kind of their former might. I learned from the midden how to feed off mortality. I have taken prisoners from your camp, and I have sapped their strength as easy as plucking fruit from a tree. You face me not at my own strength, but 4 times it, unless you are willing to cut down your own poor brethren. Now, let us duel.
Hmm. Hmm. Taky to nezachrání, nezachrání. Dobře, dám ještě jeden pokus. Jestli třeba mi nepadnou znova nějaký zajímavý rukavičky.
And so you arrive. Or perhaps I won't kill you outright. You mortals have but the mid as for my...
To je. Co pak to je? Zranění chladem, zmrazením. Vodné zranění. Hůl. Aha. To je škoda. Jsem si měl vzít ty rukavice. Jsem to neměl pokoušet. Tak. S nima nic nebude. A ten u sebe něco možná má. Aha, jenom prašule. OK. Tak. Pryč odsud. Ono to jde i na druhou stranu, jenom doleva. Tak. A nic z vás nevypadlo, jo? Akorát tady teda brutálně padají FPS, ale úplně brutálně. Tak.
Wait a moment. You are not part of the army, are you? What are you doing here? No matter. We are injured here and need someone fit enough to venture into the midden to recover some important reconnaissance. Somewhere in this mess of bodies is the corpse of my former scout, Venris. He was carrying the information when the two Arthur caught him. The Alpha need your help.
Yeah.
It is over then. The headsmen will bother our encampment no more. I hate this place. That it might drive a soul to think butchering us was some kind of justice, and what he did to those prisoners. But it's over now. We don't have much to offer, or rather, much to spare. But please, accept whatever reward we can give you. Many thanks, stranger. Goodbye.
Tak. Nevím, jestli tady chci nabíjet ty další a další questy. Nějaký vedlejšáčky. Nebo jestli spíš nechci pořešit tohleto. Asi bych nejdřív nabral, nebo zbavil se toho, co mám. To je zpět k těm trpaslíkům tohle z toho. Řešíme tady toho. Možná. Přitom vyřešíme i nějakou tu svatyni.
Greetings, traveler.
No to jo. A dost. To je otravná oblast. Dobrý večer, Moulíku, dobrý večer. Auč. Já za to, že už je to. Aha, on nebyl.
The jester of the King of Winter, the fool who made a mockery of life, of everything, languished in a discontent. He heard the whisperings of power, felt its pulse. He saw visions of an endless winter, of a totality of nothingness. He was Gadflow, and he would follow the cycle no longer.
Tak, -1. -1. To další quest se tady dá nabrat. Neuvěřitelný.
Have you perchance met an Almain around here named Deod Dungaris? The damned fool got himself dragged off by Morgan. If the disease and wildlife don't kill you, the Morgan will. As you've realized, if you've come this far, it's a dangerous swamp. Nasty creatures. They exploded out of the water and snatched Deod before I could react. I hadn't expected to be delayed there for so long. It was just impossible to sneak through the opposing lines before the siege was broken. I hired him as a porter from the Rothier docks. It wasn't easy finding someone to accompany me to this swamp. Of course, the instant we're in sight of the castle, Morgan ambushed us and made off with him. I'm a field researcher for the librarium in Edessa. I travel and acquire items for gnomes who know best what to do with them. I am on an important mission for Templar Julius Mavern. He has sent me to recover an artifact from Bunlock, this hulking castle here. Things haven't gone entirely to plan. I got stuck in Melsenshire for what seemed like an eternity, and now Morgan have run off with my porter. Would you help me out for a bit? I'll pay you for your time. I'm afraid I don't know the exact details. Only that it is small and easy to carry.
Zase budeme krást nebo brát světlo nějaký fej.
It must have been built by fools, constructed right in the middle of a Morgan breeding ground. Didn't take long for the Morgan to move in and make a feast of the original owners. Great. First, please retrieve my pack from those Morgan. Daod was carrying it when he was captured, and it contains the key to the castle. I'll meet you at the entrance to Bunloch once you've retrieved it. My employer is a collector of ancient artifacts. He's very secretive and keeps to himself, but I suspect he is seeking something specific. No one has lived there for centuries. Not surprising, since it was built in the middle of Morgan breeding grounds. Daod was carrying it when the Morgan grabbed him. They dragged him off to the north.
Tak. Kam jo, někam doprava mám jít, tamhle. Dobře, funguje proti němu štít. Tak. Aspoň něco jsem se z toho naučil. Tak. Tak, řekl bych, že brzo. Budu potřebovat opravit. Síla k obrodnosti ke kouzlům. Co je tady? Aha, svatyně. Tak když už jsme tady, tak ji možná zničíme. Nebo minimálně se o to pokusím.
faithful. A child of dust is here for death. Grant their pitiful wish. Tionach watches over you and blesses you with her unyielding rage. No longer shall we tolerate the mortals and their vile presence in our world. The undying mortal from the well has returned. Your mere existence is an abomination against all things. How can you not see this? A child of dust who lives after death. A creature separated from your fate. A being with neither purpose nor reason. You were a mistake. A new way mortals found to pervert the world. Soon you shall be cleansed from my lands.
Tak. Tím máme rovnou i tohle z toho.
There are rumblings in the Court of Winter. There are Fae who are preaching beyond a world of rot. They fly in the face of sorrows, the cycles. They do not honor our tradition, but they are wrong. There is no winter without death. There is no growth without decay.
Tamhle mám dostat. Že by to bylo uvnitř. A nebo to je tudy. Bude určitě okolo. Ale to není ono. To, co hledáme. Tady je to, co hledáme. Tak, pojďte, to bylo rychlý. Tak, a zároveň máme level up. Tak. Kolik? 70. Hmm. Tak, co si vylepšíme? Abych mohl fungovat tady s těma... Do čeho? Tady to chce 35. Tady to chce taky 35. Výborně. Výborně. Už máme otevřený tyhle ty schopnosti. Tak. Nic novýho nemáme, takže zůstáváme stále u křižáka. Tak, tohle to bychom měli. Že se nastavíme. Tady, ať se mi do mapy zapíše tohle místo. Tak. Ne, tam nechci. Jdeme odevzdat ten quest tady.
The Mergen numbers have already decreased. Thank you. Now we can press forward and drive the damned Tuatha back into their hole. Take this. It's not much, but I hope it helps somehow. Tread cautiously.
Tak. Tak, jdeme prodat, opravit všechno. To bude peněz.
to them. I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin. Come back again.
Tak. Opravíme se.
Well, you bent me over the anvil right proper.
To jaksi nebylo moc výdělečný.
Give them hell.
Kam zmizel? No je asi noc, tak si šel lehnout. Nebo co? Zkusíme to takhle. Tak. Možná, že to byla nějaká chybička. Tak, co tady máme dál? Tak, zkusíme teďka pomoct té trpaslici. Co jsme tam nabrali, ten quest.
Excellent. You found my pack, and the key to Bonlock, it's still here. Good. Now we just need to find that artifact. A shame about poor Deod. He was a steadfast worker, and I never heard a complaint out of him. Oh well, these things happen. I'll meet you inside, and we'll begin our search for the artifact. I'm heading to Bonlock with the key to unlock the door. Meet me inside and we'll search for the artifact together.
No.
The artifact will be in the library, near the back of the castle. You lead, I'll follow. We need to find the artifact. It should be in the library, at the rear of the castle.
No, to jsem zvědavý, co z toho vyleze. Jaká mafie? Původní mafie? Já ji tam tužím na Steamu mám v knihovně do původní mafii už. Hodně dlouho. Jo. Bot nemá rád nikoho, kdo se mází linky bez optání. Jediný... Tak, když mají lidi saba, tak tam jim to nějak, tam mu to nějak nevadí. Bot není parchan, bot ví, co dělá. Jenom my občas netušíme, proč dělá co. Ale on to moc dobře ví. Je to artinář, tak. Nazdar. Tak. Velmi lehké, to bychom mohli zvládnout. Ale dokonce je tady tohle z toho, ukáž. Aha, my jsme zase... To je stejná schopnost, nebo spíš neschopnost, jako kdysi dávno ve vodku, když se taky nedalo spadnout. Úplně stejná fyzika. Tak co? Možná, že jdeme správně.
That's it? Not very impressive, is it? I wonder what's inside. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get it open, but my employer might. Here is your reward, as promised. If you'll excuse me, I don't want to linger here.
To bylo všechno. Tak trošku vždycky čekám od těch questů, jakože tam bude to mít něco jako ještě nějaký ten výsledek, kterýho se dobereme, nějaký pozadí, nějaký jako a ono prostě nic. Tak dík, nazdar. A to je všechno. Vždycky potom po takovémhle questu jakože zůstává tak jakože taková jako lehká pachuť. Kudy jsem přišel? Doleva. A ještě potom člověk odsud musí jakože ťapkat po svých, protože prostě tady se nemůže se člověk jakože použít rychlé cestování. Tak. Že tam mám ještě ten rozpolcený dům. To je kde? Prosím pěkně. To je tady. OK, tak nejdřív vezmeme tohle z toho. To budeme mít pravděpodobně po cestě. Někde, možná tady povede cesta? Kam doprava tamhle? Co tady dělá Niskaru? Co vy tady, hoši, děláte? Špatný směr. Měl něco nezajímavého? Jo, měl něco nezajímavého. To v zápětí hnedka zapomenu. Tak dlouho čekám. Tamhle je vzadu. Už je vidím.
Mortals stole the secrets of magic, and now they come to take our land. But all that they find here shall be death.
Tak. Vůbec nerozuměl tomu, proč jsem otočil.
You struggle against the force of a simple army. How will you fare, I wonder, against the power of a god? Only a fool denies the power they can feel. She's been speaking more and more, and she has such interesting things to say about you. Soon, Tiernach the Merciful will come to our world in person. Then we'll see whose life is a lie, and whose life is nothing but salt and cinders.
No, uvidíme. Ehem. 5% šance na sebrání zdraví. Tenhle tam má ještě 25 nebo 24 zbroj. Tak. Jak se dostanu sem? Že by tudy? Možná tudy. To bude asi možná jakože při jedné cestě. Tak. Což znamená, se možná portnu někam sem, jestli to půjde. Když to já to tady nepoznám. Stařinečku, odskočím si. Tak. Zajímavý. Tady ji vidím. Dobře, tak možná tady a tady možná bude nějaká cesta. Jo. To bude tudy. Doleva dolů někam. Tak. Tak jsou ještě jotuní. Co po mně chceš? Jen to jsou tohle. Přímo skočil mu do rány. Odolný. Takže se mu doplňuje zdraví. WTF? Co to jako bylo? Tak jo. Tak, pojďte. Ta hra je nějaká rozbitá. Tak, když jsem měl naposledy nějaký save. Tak je tohle to nej. Pak byla ta hra nějaká prapodivně rozbitá předtím. Musím zbavit těch mágů. Prčic. To nestihne nabít ten útok. Tak, tady je někdo.
I know you. You are the one who slew the Baylor at Melson-Shear. I was at that battle as well. It was my unit that drove the Tuatha off the southern wall. Please, you must help me. Those Jotun will not let me survive much longer.
Tak, se mi teďka jaksi odstranil.
The wind is ferocious, the rocks are sharp, and the water is still and black. You could not find a more inhospitable place. They are vile creatures. I do not know how anyone can stand to be around them. You would have to be desperate to hire them as mercenaries. Many soldiers of the Alpha army were drafted, but I volunteered. I could not watch as my southern cousins were annihilated. I have been fighting alongside my brethren for years, and just as I was starting to think that this war would never end, you showed up. Thank you, hero, for giving me hope. The key to this cage is held by a Jotun rune lord just down the road. That fat bastard comes by here every morning and taunts me with it. Please, retrieve it and get me the hell out of here.
Sem chodí a jenom se ti vysmívá, tak je to v pohodě, asi ne?
After the siege was broken, my commander saw the witch knight Clarin fleeing to the east. He thought that if we could catch him before he made it to Alabastra, we could get rid of one of the Tuatha generals. We did not count on Clarin having a refuge full of Jotun mercenaries. Thank you. The Jotun rune lord is just down the road. Please hurry, for I have unfinished business in the keep on the hill. I have never encountered another Fae like him. He is one of the most sadistic generals of the Tuatha army. I do not think he even cares about their religion anymore. He just wants to see the world bathed in blood. That Jotun rune lord down the road, he possesses it. I only wish that I could kill that fat brute myself. Until the next time.
Tady je. Nazdar, potřebuju klíč, aby jsem mohl tu holku pustit. Co vy na to? Tak, co je tohle z toho? Velmi těžké. Cože? Zakletí je velmi těžký, ale jinak je Jinak je velmi lehká. Prostě nejsem schopný tak rychle klikat. No. Tak nic. Jdeme ji pustit.
Please tell me that barrel of Cruddock slime died painfully. I have another favor to ask of you, hero. The Witch Knight Clarin is holed up in Gennig, the keep on the hill. Meet me inside so that we can hunt him. We cannot let one of the Tuatha's generals escape. We need to go to Gennig, the keep on the hill. Meet me inside. Until the next time.
Měj se, Moulíku, díky za návštěvu. Dobrou noc. Těžké. Středně těžké. Dobře. Si můžu vykloubit prst přitom. Ale já ještě nejdřív chci udělat tohle z toho. Že jo, tady je ta svatyně.
To stand against Tirnoch? Strike him down and salt the earth of his grave. Nothing may live, lest Tirnoch commands it.
Tak. Pojďte.
try as you might, struggle as you will, you are deluded. There is no winning for you, only death. Yes, but death as you define it means little to us. The great cycle returns each to offer as to offer again. And every time they do, Tirnoch gets stronger. Soon, she will be born into this world. You will witness her power personally, and it will be the last thing your mortal flesh shall ever feel.
Yep. Plný kulo je tady. To je fakt úplný kulo, tohle sto. Tak. Jak pomůžeme týhle stý? Tak. Se mnou se vám nevyplatí bojovat takhle. Otázka, jestli jsem si tu abilitu teďka neměl nechat tady na toho nějakého rytíře. Tak. Jak ona tohle to proběhla?
Good, you are here. Clarin has filled this place with Jotun mercenaries. He must not have had that much faith in the Tuatha cause. We cannot let him escape. He must die. No doubt he has surrounded himself with Jotun guards. This will not be easy. I am not sure. We must find the Witch Knight, Clarin, and defeat him. Good luck.
Tak, kde pak seš? Asi nepůjde tak jednoduše, bych řekl. Tudy to nevypadá, že je ta správná cesta. Tudy asi taky ne. Nebo jo. Nebo jo. Jo. Tak. Nejdřív se musím zbavit těch tamhle těch.
To his blades, my friends, my comrades. Even seeing his broken body does nothing to lessen my anger. all of the Tuatha will suffer for their barbarity. Thank you, hero. I will return to the main Alpha army with the news of the Witch Knight's death. Until next time.
Tak. Zajímavý. Jsou fakt Brity. A ty jsou fakt zajímavý. Tohle je žezlo. Řekl bych, že tyhle si schovám do truhly, tyhle věci. Jo, to je obratnost. OK, tak. Zase odsud nebude odejít, že? Řekl bych, že teďka skočíme někam dopryč, vyhážu si věci z báglu, prodám je, opravíme se, potom budeme dodělat tohle z toho. Půjde to nebo ne? Odsud nemůžeš, OK.
Greetings, hero. It is an honor to talk with you. Until next time.
Tak. Pojďme si naházet něco do truhly. Tak. Opravíme se, prodáme to.
Can't stop now. It's good to keep working. It reminds me that I'm still alive, that you saved us. Stay alert.
Kde jsem to vzal?
We've still a long ways ahead of us before the silken seat is back to what it now. What is it that I can do for you? Widows spare you.
Kde jsem si tam přečet? Záhadná poznámka. Kde je? Záhadná poznámka. Zvednout? Nikde na podlaze ji nevidím. Zajímavý. Tak. Doděláme tohle z toho. Že tak zase nebudou na mě nabíhat. Předtím nevšimnul, že tam byla s nějakýma kostlivcema zavřená. No, už běžejí zase. Jsme tady. Tak. Jo, to tady na mě čeká. Tak.
It is a dark place we have come to. I can hear the sorrows of our brothers and sisters. They are crying out with each sword stroke. Saturnin has tainted this place. We must head deeper into the hall. Behind the great cavern there's a hole fast sealed with mighty doors. The rebels will be there, and likely Saturnin as well.
Okay.
Farewell.
Tak.
We need to get out of here!
Můžeš se postarat o toho kněze, ať mě neotravuje. Jakási bariéra.
Look, that must be the leader, Saturnin. That was the leader. It must have been Saturnin. And if he's heading in there, that must be where the rest of the House of Sorrows are. We have to get past this door. We need to stop him before the rebels are all killed. The Fallen Hall is a fortress in the Phalanx. To get to its heart, we will need to open 3 great doors. There should be 2 other sigil stones that we can use in addition to the one before us. They will grant us passage.
Jsem si říkal, že by to bylo nějaký jednoduchý.
well known in these lands for its strong defenses. There are 3 sigil stones that control the holdfast's mighty doors. They are strewn throughout the hall. Activate all of them and the path to the holdfast will be open. Farewell.
Úžasný. Bylo úplný. Tak, číslo 1. A jdeme na druhý. Jak to, že to je otevřený? Aha. Ehe. Tak, chvilku nám tady levitovala nějaká mrtvola. To nebylo všechno. Tak. Zase těžký.
Yes?
Tak.
Oh, this is splendid. I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches. Saturnin, you use that name so freely, but your little guess is wrong. I am not Saturnin. I am but a blade that Saturnin has employed in his war. And now, that blade turns on you. Originally believed, but my master has given me instructions to spare you. Saturnin has a message for you to deliver to your master. This war is over. Soon the sorrows will belong to the Tuatha.
I can scarcely believe it. All this death, all this destruction, and we have nothing to show for it. No Saturnin, no safety. The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrows is ruin. We must return to Bizrain with this news. He will want to know what has happened here. Farewell.
Takže to fakt bylo jakože pro nic. Za nic, jo, jenom tak. Kdyby tam byla ještě nějaká regenerace aspoň.
Yes?
No. To je nějaký do Niskarů. No, tak asi půjdeme tady to dořešit. A potom ještě tohle bychom měli jít udělat. Odevzdat. A tím to pro dnešek taky zakončím. Bych řekl. Tak, pryč odsud.
I thought nothing would stop them.
Proč zase běželo dovnitř? Ach jo. No, hurá. Aspoň, že už můžu v pohodě tady projít.
This latest wound he has dealt may be fatal. He need only for us to succumb, and then he can find these sorrows. So that is what we will deny him. Let our losses harden our resolve. Where once we sought victory, we shall now seek attrition. Fae are the embodiment of magic. When a delver takes the burden of winter from a Fae, those burdens are in the form of magic. Over centuries, these magics have been collected, contained in a secret location. The sorrows that Saturnin seeks. It is a difficult magic for a mortal mind to grasp, but the accumulation of centuries of sorrows is a fearsome weapon indeed. The burden of a single lifetime of sorrows can be debilitating. Their impact can instill madness or drive a life to end itself. Saturnin would hold a millennium of sorrows. With them, he could obliterate an army's morale and send them from victory to bedlam. Their location is an ancient secret. Only two Fae, the eldest, know. They left the house centuries ago to reside in Amalur. The way to them is blocked by the Great Scale, a mighty spell which you must bypass. That alone will open your path to the eldest. You must kill beasts on the pans of the scale. Death is the only weight it will bear.
Ooh.
It is a manifestation of magic that prevents intruders from disturbing the perpetual reverie of the eldest. From what I understand, the sides of the room take the role of a scale, and whoever wishes passage must use death itself to manipulate the scale. The only weight the pans of the scale will acknowledge is death. When something dies on the scale, it will shift you one step closer to the eldest. I have told you of the burden that every Winter Fae carries from their birth. We are to embody death and decay in our very essence. For centuries, the Delvers of the House of Sorrows have been harvesting this essence from their winter brethren to relieve them of this burden. This amalgam of magic and emotion was collected and concentrated into a single powerful source, the Sorrows, and Saturnin wishes to turn that magic on the mortal armies. Kael'Rod and Alarain are two of the oldest Fae in the Winter Realm. So old that they predate the house itself. With the death of the house's original ruler, the Weeping King, they fled. Their devotion was to the Sorrows, not to winter. They know where the Sorrows, Saturnin's true target, reside. We must rouse them from their reverie and learn from them. To reach them, one must brave the road southward to Amalur and pass the Great Scale.
No paráda. Nekonečný quest. Zajímavý. OK, ale ještě než se vydáme sem teda dopředu, tak ještě odevzdáme tohle z toho. No, šla si do špatný jeskyně, nebo do špatného baráku. Trošku jí trvalo, než jsem doběhla. Tak.
Godfrey's voice has fallen silent in this land. The Dwarf are frightened and disorganized. They run back to Alabaster to make their final stand. We owe you much. Our eyes are opened and our blades unsheathed. Cluricon is won. but the House of Pride stands between us and the final goal. We are now free to press forward. And I can take you to an old friend who knows the next step. Yes, we will take you to his filthy tower on the island of Danistar. He hides within, and has not emerged in some time. I would like nothing more than to let him rot there. But he knows of a way past the sentinel of the House of Pride. But there will be more danger on the path ahead. Take these blades to prepare for whatever troubles you will face at his tower or beyond.
Faebřity, já faebřity nepoužívám. Sakra.
I'd gladly collect the hearts of every Tuatha, but even I can't find a way through their defense at the House of Pride. Only Ventrinio can do that. We can leave from a darkened tree in the Caelid coast to the southwest. Aelin Shear will join us there. Together, we will walk the shadow to his tower. We've seen Ventrinio leave the island before, but until recently, he always had company. Usually they were henchmen. Sometimes they were corpses. And once, not too long ago, it was you.
Yeah?
Danistar Island is sheltered from visitors by stone and storm. Exiles of the Winter Court were once banished to its lonely shores. We know of a secret shadowed path, a legacy from a house all too familiar with exile. My people are no strangers to exile on the barren island of Danistar. To steal back our freedom, the House of Sorrows forged a path to the coast through living shadow. It's safe so long as you keep your eyes closed during the journey and ignore the whispers. Meet me at the Caelid coast. The Winter Fae know of a shadow path to Ventrinio's island. We will meet again at the shadowed tree on the Caelid coast.
Okay.
The Tuatha taint my house and twist our power.
Walking through living shadow, eh? I'll leave that one to you.
Oh, dozvíme se něco víc?
It's Fey magic. Connects two points together like a bridge. I suppose that explains how they got a small group all the way to Dalentarth. I won't lie. Aylin's been a big help. She saved me once or twice at Melson Shear when she could have just let me die. Still can't shake the feeling that she's hiding something. But whatever it is, it's probably not too sinister. Probably. No, I think you can handle that one by yourself. I have some work to do with the army in Cluricon.
Okay. Tak. Už mi tohle. Nech to vezmeme zase sem.
Looking to restock. Ilan Doldran has what you need.
Ale To je o magii.
Come back again.
Takže bychom měli celou sadu. Boty, rukavice. Kápě. Když to je opravdu jenom pro mága. To není pro bojovníka dopředu. Každopádně máme celou sadu. Tak.
Can't stop now. Thank you for your... It's good to keep working. It reminds me that I'm still alive, that you saved us. Keep safe.
No. Budeme se podívat teda. Kousek ještě. Kolik je? Bude 11:30. Půjdu někam sem. Jo, to bude cesta tady, bych řekl. Tak. Jsou zase ty neskarů tady. Špenáčky jsou v pořádku. Ne, nebudou nabírat tady teďka další vedlejšák. Už jsem se lek. To jsem se ale lek. Tak. Jdi k váze. Ta hra mi něco naznačuje. Tak. Začínám být pekelně unavený už, teda. Oni možná musí dotěpat na tu váhu. Nebo? Lens. Už to vím.
Sorrow precedes you, mortal. It is almost enough to shift the great scale on its own. It has been centuries since my reverie was last disturbed. For what cause are you here? What could a mortal possibly want with me? The Sorrows are the inheritance of the House of Sorrows, so to speak. We have been working at delving for centuries, collecting and shaping this magic. But we had never thought that it could be exploited. Do the Tuatha revere nothing? They are Alarain's orders. In many ways, they are the stewards of the House of Sorrows, while delvers deal in the spiritual, tenders see to the corporeal. Though all of the house are the followers of the Weeping King, the delvers are his true disciples. They can delve into the sorrows of another, just as he did. That moniker holds no meaning to a true Fae. What is age to the ageless, to the immortal? It was formed as a way to keep the winter traditions of decay and rot while building a winter court. But in time, we lost true sight of what the essence of winter was. I was another of the wretches that the Weeping King saved when he first walked into the Feylands. When he pulled the rot of winter from me, I learned how I too could do the same. So I learned the finer points of his magic, and followed him as the first delver. Alarain and I have been apart for some time. I think it will be good when this business is over to resume our meditations together. Bizarrain, I have been sealed in here for some time, mortal. But even I know this one. His is the hand that leads the House of Sorrows, no? I know something of the war this land cries of. I will serve. But before I go to his side, you must find Alarain. She and I are as one. Once, long ago, Alarain and I walked the Midden as faithful devotees of the Weeping King. She a tender, and I a delver. We were the first of our kind. But when the Weeping King passed, there was nothing. The House of Sorrows that he had built no longer served death, but the winter court that it itself had created. So Alarain and I left. We came here. We devoted ourselves to the contemplation of death, as the Weeping King would have wanted. It means much to me that you wish to reunite us. We have been long in isolation, contemplating death. Perhaps too long. As you found me on one part of the scale, so will you find her on the other. Now I will leave myself to wait for you both. She tends to the scale as I have for these many centuries. You must reset the scale in order to reach her chamber. Very well.
Fakt. Tak musím je dostat teďka na tu druhou stranu. A před těma druhýma dveřma je zabít. Pojďte. Pojďte. Tak. Tady bude ona. Jasně.
How curious. You are mortal, but your steps resound with a burden greater than any one mortal might ever hope to bear. More curious still is your presence here. The great scale is not idly moved, nor is my reverie broken without cause. What is your purpose? The first king of the House of Sorrows, and perhaps the greatest winter fae to walk these lands. He taught us to delve and to bear the burden of winter. But when the realms of winter were freed of this burden, the Weeping King left this world, never to return. It has been long since that transpired. So long, in fact, that I cannot even recall his face or his presence. But it was powerful. Being in his presence was to know the sorrow of our race. The sorrows, they were meant to stand as a monument to the work of the house. And now they stand on being used as a tool for war. Despicable. Of that order, I was the first. I had the strength to answer the Weeping King and take the burden of other fae, but I could not hear the sorrows within them. And so I was to honor the midden and tend its depths, so that nature would forever know that we have honored her call for decay. They are the heart of this collective. A delver can take the sorrows into their being like the Weeping King did. Becoming a delver means mastering his art. Kael'rod and I have lived long in this world, it is true. But our choice was not driven by some manner of self-preservation. It was to learn. All fae return their life energy to Ashara on death. But the nature of winter fae, their essence, lies in the decomposition and decay of all things. Kael'rod and I have forsaken being reborn anew to embrace the rotting of the corporeal world among us. That is where nature truly lies. In the beginning, it venerated death, but in time the house was revered by winter fae for its sacrifice. Along with the Weeping King, it was Kael'rod with whom I watched the rise of winter. We were fated to be the first tender and delver. I think too long have we been in these contemplations, isolated. When this affair is over, I think we will reunite in earnest. Of the Weeping King's disciples, we were the first. Standing on the edge of the midden, we bore witness to him, transforming our people into something more. We vowed to never let that memory fade. Though death did call, we remained in this world, so that the knowledge of the Weeping King persisted. I have felt the shifting of the scale. I know that Kael'rod has now ended his contemplations to serve the King of Sorrows. It is no small thing that he asks, for the knowledge that was given to us by the Weeping King was never to propagate nor to be exploited. But I know of the times that are upon us. Come, let us join with Kael'rod. If Bizarane and you are to find the Sorrows, then it is more than my knowledge you will need. Where we must meet, come, and the eldest will be reunited before you. Goodbye. I am gladdened that Kael'rod and I are united once again. But if Bizarane truly seeks the Sorrows, then he will need more than the knowledge of the eldest. There is a key of sorts to the Sorrows. It lies in the hollow of Sincere, the hollow of the Weeping King. We must recover it. Yes, a mortal is not suited to this task, perhaps. But I do not believe we have time to find another to do this for us. We have not asked you to reunite us without cause. Our efforts must be divided. Bizarane must be instructed, and the key must be found. One of us will accompany you to Sincere, and the other will go to the house. We leave the choice to you, mortal. Kael'rod and I have different skills, but both of us are capable of guiding you through Sincere. I do not deny there will be hardships we must combat. For that, I rely on my Fey blades, while Kael'rod uses his magics. Which is of more use is up to you.
Asi chci naději bojovníka.
Very well. I've not had cause to use my blades in some time. I will shadow step to Sincere, and await you to meet me there. Our work awaits, mortal. Let us make haste. Goodbye.
To nebere konce. Sem ještě? No, ale to pořešíme až příště. Já to tady uložím a pokračování zítra. Už jsem fakt unavený. Takže jo, přátelé. To bude všechno pro dnešek. Kousíček z hlavní příběhovky jsme ukousli. Kousíček teďka tady z té mise pro tu frakci. Řekl bych, že už jsme před koncem těsně tady toho. A pokračování bude zase zítra. Takže já vám děkuji za návštěvu, přeju vám krásnou dobrou noc. A uvidíme se zítra večer a opět bych to viděl zase ve stejnou dobu, to znamená nějaká 8., 9. to budu startovat. Takže pro tak všechno, mějte se hezky, Kovo, tobě taky dobrou noc a zítra večer zase ahoj.